Money, money, money. Everybody wants to know how a YouTuber makes money. So that's what we're going to investigate today. Here we go. Hello and welcome back to another video. Now, if you want to start a YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel, or push your brand out there onto the second largest search engine on the internet, click subscribe and get learning with us. Now today we're going to touch upon a sensitive topic that from time to time is rather taboo. There's some weird kind of manners behind the world that have been ingrained in everybody's head, which is you don't talk about politics, you don't work with pets, and you don't ask someone how much they earn. Now I'm going to be completely open and transparent with you. Since I've been on YouTube, I haven't really made much money. In fact, I've probably made enough that every month I'm able to pay my phone bill, that kind of thing. But there are many people on this network that can make thousands a day, a week, a month. They can run their household on it, or in the case of PewDiePie, they're possibly millionaires. So today I'm hopefully going to answer that question that everybody has asked me at some point, which is, so you make YouTube videos, how does that work? How do you get paid? Those adverts next to your face, do you get any of that? Now I'm quite curious, how long have you been on YouTube? Have you made any money off of YouTube? What kind of advertising rates do you find you get? Or is there a better thing that you find, like selling offline, that kind of thing? Please leave a comment down below. Okay, so we need to break down what these adverts happen to be, right? The adverts that are placed against a video like this are in two parts. Part one happens to be the advertiser, a company wishing to sell you a product and hunts out relevant promoters and relevant content creators like myself to sell their related products against. They happen to be people like camping companies that want to advertise their tents and their hiking bags and that kind of thing against festival videos and travel vlogs. The other side of the equation happen to be the content creators, the people like me that are talking to you on a camera, and they're talking to you about specific topics. I'm educating you about YouTube on my entertainment channel. It's funny news and video stuff like that. There happen to be makeup vloggers, there happen to be daily vloggers, there's Casey Neistat and his face, that kind of thing. Those are content creators. So the way it works will be that the advertiser has a budget, whether it's £10 a day, £20 a day, £100, £10,000 a month. Anything, really. But what they are trying to do is match their advertisement against as many related views on related products and videos as possible. Subject to the algorithm that happens to be Google AdWords, they then bid in an auction to be seen the most times, and if they've got the highest bid, and then their advertisements will be shown against this. They will either be charged per 1,000 view, or they will be charged per click, dependent on what kind of campaign they're running, whether it's conversion or whether it's just views. On the other side of that equation is content creators. So what I do is I will create a video, I will title my video, I will describe the video, and I'll add tags to my video when I upload it. If I was to create a video about music festivals, which I have done before, there is a link in the description down below, that video is then interesting for camping companies to advertise against, because the title is relevant, the description is relevant, the tags help them identify what the content of that video is. That's what YouTube video SEO is for. It helps them identify and match them up. And then they'll start advertising against the video. Now this is the bit where everybody asks the same question, which is, okay, the adverts are now against your video, but how do you get paid? How much do you get paid? How does that work? Dependent on the video, the content of the video, the niche that that video happens to be in, the content creator receives a slice of the advertising revenue. For every 1,000 played adverts against that video, the person will receive a figure. Let's say, for example, £5 for every 1,000 advertised views. And the video has 100,000 views. You're thinking, wow, that man's just made £500. Well, no. He may have 100,000 video views, but how many times have adverts been served against that video? So if the topic is music festivals and a music festival really likes that video, they might place their advert next to that video 1 in every 10 views, which immediately means there's 10,000 advertisements against it at £5 a go. The reason for that is, one, YouTube doesn't like to flood their users too often with like video views and advertisements, although it does seem that if you load a PewDiePie video you always get an advert, but that may just be that you and 10 million other people have clicked on that video at the same time, and you're one of the 10% that happens to have seen that video. So let's go back. There's 100,000 views on the video. 1 in 10 times you view that video, there happens to be an advertisement against it, and that advertisement is then charged at anywhere up to £5 per 1,000 views. So a video with 100,000 views at a 10% advertisement rate happens to give you 10,000 paid advertisements against the video at £5 per 1,000 views. So therefore they've made 10 times 5, 50 quid. In theory. I say in theory because once again you need to bear in mind that that £5 can go up and down because that specific advertisement might stop playing on the video and somebody else at a cheaper value may come in, or someone at a higher value might come in. Also, some advertisements even kick back to the video creator if there's a conversion. Not always, but it's also something to bear in mind. But we'll keep the math simple. 100,000 views, 10,000 advertisements, £5 for every 1,000 view, 50 quid. But that's not it. That £50 is placed in a pot and Google then splits it with the creator 65-35 or 60-40, whatever. It depends on the contract. It can go up to 45%. However, some large creators might be able to haggle that, and then they'll get a bigger slice of the pie. So in summary, now when you look at PewDiePie and he's got billions and billions of views and you think, wow, it's billions of views and he must get paid, you know, 10, 20 pounds per every 1,000 views. He doesn't. Don't get me wrong, he's not, you know, sat in his flat in Brighton heating up a cold can of baked beans and watching, I don't know, Britain come dancing on ice on a black and white TV. He's doing quite well for himself. But don't always believe the mainstream media that he's rolling in it. He is a millionaire, but yeah. I hope that's cleared up the whole how do you get paid on YouTube kind of question. If you want more tips and tricks on how to grow your channel, there's an ebook up here or in the description down below. If you want to grow your channel and keep learning with us, hit subscribe and I'll see you soon. Start creating.